Hey guys, it is Charlotte here, and I have got some happy mail to share. Have you ever seen anything so incredible in your life? This is all napkins. Beautiful, beautiful napkins. This was sent to me from Dianne, Crafts by Dianne on YouTube, and I will post that link in the description box. Please be sure to go over and give her channel some love. Thank you. I will be doing, I haven't unpacked any of it, but I can tell you, at first glimpse, I have never seen a lot of these. I'm overwhelmed. This is so, it's so incredible. I mean, unless you are a napkin collector, I just can't believe. I mean, I can see now I'm gonna have to get busy. Look at all of this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think this must be all fall. So I can use this, my index cards for November. This is fantastic. Oh, and next month, oh my gosh, is that not the cutest thing you have ever seen? Okay, look at this. So this pile, we are going to be doing napkin stuff through October and November. What are we going to do? I don't know yet, but something really fun. Look at this stuff. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh my goodness. Now this I think I've seen. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh my goodness. I just love this. These are incredible. Look at this. I don't have enough index cards to make. You know, yeah, I mean, this is fantastic. This is gonna be so fun. Okay, and then all of this is Christmas, so we are going to be doing napkins through December. Oh my gosh, I am just blown away. I've never seen, I love this. We will get to the index card, I promise, but look at this. Oh my goodness, Diane. Oh my goodness. I have a medieval mirage to do, and I love those napkins. Look at this. Medieval mirage. Oh my gosh. Here's spring. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't even begin to show all the beauty. I can't even begin to thank you. You're thanking me? Oh my gosh, I feel like I should be thanking you. I just don't know where do you amass such a gorgeous collection of napkins. Look at this. I will never ever have to buy another napkin. Not ever. Not ever. There is so much beauty here. Oh my goodness. My brain is swimming in ideas. I just can't get over it. I could have used this one for this week. Will you see what we're doing this week? Look at this. Oh my gosh. I think from now on, everything I do is going to have napkins in it. Some form of napkin. Oh my goodness, they're so beautiful. Yeah, oh my goodness. And these are embossed. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I just can't even, I can't thank you enough. I'm going to have to go take stock out in my collage page And I am so excited. I am so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you so, so much. Just beautiful. Now, I know y'all are wishing you had that box. I know you are. Okay, this is our index card for this week. Here's the index card itself. And what this creates is a double pocket. 1, 2. Here's a tag, and I did some stamping on the back, some false stamping. And I also stamped on the front of this, that leaf. And then I took some vintage handwork, stapled that on there, stamped on this, and didn't stamp the front. You have a dragonfly there. I really did not want to take away from that. I did stamp here, and then I used a little cutout on here. I did not stamp on the back of this. So this is what we're creating, and I used one of those cute little embroidered butterflies that I had gotten in the mail. So this is what we are creating. And so let's have a go. You are going to need a scoreboard or some form of having the ability to be able to score or just really measure really well. Because what you're going to need, this started out as a 12 by 12 sheet. I've already cut it down. This I think is 9 by 5. It is. It's a 9 by 5 because my index card is 5 inches high. So if you've got one of the larger index cards, you're going to have to adjust this to fit that large index card. Then what I did is I took this to the scoreboard and I scored it 3, and then I scored it 6, because what we're going to do is this. But then we have to cut these 2 levels off. So what I did is I scored this first one at 2 and the middle one at 1 this way. So what we're going to do, and this might make a little bit more sense, what we're going to do, well, it might make sense if I can see it. We're going to cut this off, and that is going to give us that the smallest pocket. I know this might seem confusing. Let's see. Well, I'm putting on the wrong score line. There we go. There's the, I see it. I'll go over it with you again just a second. Okay. We're going to cut on this 2-inch score line, and we're going to cut this off. So you're going to cut down the 6 and the 2 right here. And then this is scored at 1, so we are going to cut on our 1-inch score line. And yes, it would help if I could see it. There we go. So I'll go over that again in just a second. We're going to cut this off because we want something that looks like this. So you're going to score at 3 and at 6. Fold this up like that. Then you want these layers. And so then I came in and I scored at 1 and at 2. And I can already see it's not straight. And that, to me, is not really that big a deal. And it doesn't have to be exact because it's not that big a deal. But you kind of want it straight when you're looking at it. We are going to take divots out of here. So you're going to end up with this. Okay? And then what we're going to do is take take and round our edges. We're going to round these corners, but we're not going to worry about these corners up here until we attach our card, our index card. So you're going to round those two corners, and then we're going to take a divot out of these. And I want kind of a large divot, and so I am going to use this contraption like that, and like that. And if you wanted to, you could take a divot also out of the top and then just glue this down, but it's so that you could make a pocket back here. And I guess you could make a pocket in between your index card and the back of this, but if you do that, you're going to want to put something up here to hide the white of that index card. So you're going to have something now that looks just like this. So what we're going to do is now we have to distress. Yes, we have to distress because I can't glue these down without getting these edges distressed. So it's kind of just this necessary thing we have to do. One of those things that's difficult to get away from. And might as well go ahead and we're going to come back and distress when we get this on the index card. So I'm not really too worried about it. So now that you have this part, what we're going to do is get out the glue, and we're going to glue this in the bottom. And of course, I am going to give you some hints on what more you could do to this if you want to dress this up. Because there's always more you can do, isn't there? Always more. So we glued the bottom, and we glued this side, and now we're going to do the same thing here. Come down this side in the bottom, and then we're going to fold it over. Just like that. So at this point, if you wanted to, you could take this. Well, I probably would wait. We are going to glue this together, and then if you want, you could take this to the sewing machine and go all the way around and stitch this. But let's glue this to our index card. And I'm still not quite ready to announce what I'm thinking of doing with index cards. We're getting ready to go up to the mountains for a few days, so all of these, I've gone ahead and done these videos way in advance. So I am going to be gone. So if you want to come in now and trim, I never seem to be totally, you know, like I'm a little bit off up there. Maybe I'll trim it. It's not really enough to, it's a sliver, just a little sliver, not really enough to bother with. But this is when, now you're going to come in if you want to round your corners. I just kind of like this rounded off. Sometimes I'll round off and sometimes I won't. We are still in the hundreds, so I know I'm going to be cold when I go up to the mountains. It's only a couple hours away, but it's at least 25 degrees cooler than what we're experiencing here. So then we need our distressing. So we're going to go around this whole thing now, the whole thing. And we're going to distress. Just like that. And the other side, if you like, did I do the, Sometimes, yes, I did. Sometimes I will do the index cards, and sometimes I don't do the index cards. But we're going to do the index cards today. So there is that. Now we are going to get out our archival ink, and I have this stamp here. We're going to use this. Put that on there like that. Clean that in just a bit. Then we're going to find a butterfly. Do I have another yellow butterfly? I think I do. I do. Put that yellow butterfly. Not a green, because there's no green in that. Well, there will be. Let's see, what do you guys think? Do you want green or do you want yellow? What do you think? There's green. You want green or do you want yellow? You want yellow? Okay, yellow it is. So then I'm going to get out my Fabrifix. And we're going to put a tiny bit of Fabrifix on this little guy. Just like that. And stick him right on there. And then we're going to work on our tags. So, our big tag. We've got our big tag right here. It's got coffee tea dyed paper. This was from that Taco Bell box. And let me grab something to get glue on. And we are going to glue this on there. So let's get a glue stick. Get a good amount of glue on here. Now, if you're going to be stitching these, you're not going to need a lot of glue. You don't want your needle to be going through all this glue, because if you do that, you're going to have issues. And believe me, I've had issues. I know from which I speak. From experience, you will have issues. My thread breaks, and I can't see, so it just takes me forever to be able to get that whole thing situated. So we're going to cut this out, and then we're going to distress it. We're going to put an eyelet in there. And this guy gets string. Why? Well, you know, string is kind of heavy, and so I look at it and I think, well, it's kind of like, you know, winter. It's heavy and, you know, it's so cool. And then I think on the back of this, I had stamped that. So let's put a hole in here. Get our crocodile out. Now you could, if you wanted to, if you like glossy accents and that sort of thing, you could play around with your dragonfly here and kind of make him stand out a little more. Which is a cool thing to do. So get out the distress ink. Boy, distress ink. Just sometimes I look at things and I think, nah, we don't need that. And then I think, well, you know, it's kind of a habit to use it. And so I think, yeah, let's go ahead. Then I put it on and I'm like, it looked naked without it. What was I thinking? So cute, cute tag, and we are going to stamp the back. So we'll get our string on here. Let me get my string. I have it on another one. Let me get this off. And we are going to put the string through here, just like this. There's our string. Now we're going to stamp the back and get back the archival ink. And I am using this stamp here. You can write right over that. I mean, if you are into using your tags, you can certainly write over that without that being an issue. So this just tucks right back there. And so this one we are going to put right in there, just like that. And then we have our second pocket here. And here is this one that's got a little dragonfly on it, and I stamped some pumpkins and used some old vintage crochet work on that. So here is this one, and we are going to glue this down. I think this way. We'll go this way. So get our glue out. Hopefully I'm in camera. Probably should have put this. Oh, thank you, Bo Bunny. This paper that I'm using is from the Bo Bunny line. As you can probably see right there. I'm going to put a little glue just right around here to make sure that that gets where we want it to go. And we're going to put this down. And this does not have a dragonfly, but it's got the skeleton of a leaf, which is so cool. So we'll cut this out and put our crochet piece on it and do some stamping on the back. This gets the pumpkins. I think this would be so cute in a journal. You just put this in a journal pocket. The great thing about the index cards is you receive so many for $1 if you get them at the dollar store. I know that my husband found the larger ones at Walmart. I don't know what he paid for them, but I know Walmart has the large ones if you like them. So now what I'm going to do is take my Crop-A-Dile and try to punch this right in the center there. Bingo. And then we're going to put another eyelet in here. Put that on. I was telling somebody in the comments that it's habit forming to do this every week for a solid year becomes habitual. And so when I am done, like the last week in December, when I have done my last index card, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm kind of sitting there thinking, what will I do? I have to come up with, I either just keep going with this idea. I mean, this is from a group in Boho Daydreams on Facebook. They're doing, it's an event, a year-long event with the index cards, and I joined back in January, the very first week. And been doing it ever since. And I know some have dropped out, you know, and I get that. It gets to be a little bit much when you have to keep going. And you have other things going on. So I'm going to use this little stamp right here. Right there like that. And then I have a little piece of this. It's just so pretty. And what I did is I got it to go in here enough to be able to pull it through. And hopefully this will work and it will not pull apart. I'm like, just go enough to adhere. Just like that. And then what I'm going to do is staple it. And on the other one, I could not get the staple to go all the way through, and so I had to put a touch of glue, and that's okay. That was fine. We'll see if this worked. I think it did, but I don't know that my staples are down 100% where they could be. We don't want anybody getting poked or cut. See if this is okay. I think it is. I think that's great. So there's another little tag. Here's our second tag. It goes right in here. Just so cute. What is that? I don't know. There we go. I had a little piece here that didn't get the distressing. So we've got that. And then we have a little mini tag, because why not? If 2 is good, 3 certainly is better. Excuse me, and I did no stamping on the back of this, but maybe I should. I wonder. Let's just do, because the other ones are stamped, let's just do, see if we can get just a leaf. Not quite, but that one's mine, and so that's okay. I'll see if I can do better on the next one. We are going to use this side, and I've got this was part of the Taco Bell box. So we are going to glue this onto here like that. Let's get our glue on here. Basically the same thing that we did with the other 2, we are going to do with this one. Then we will cut it out. Just fits. I mean, this is great use right here of scraps. So let's cut this out. We will distress it, punch a hole. I've got some black lace ribbon to go through here. I thought I'm using the black archival ink, so let's use a little bit of the black ribbon. There we go. This is trash. Now, of course, we are going to distress, and we are adding a little, this is what we've punched out of there, and so why not use these? It just kind of, it's that pretty gold color and just kind of brightens it up. So let's use it. Get it on here. Just adds a little something to it. Of course, if you have fall stamps you want to use, you could stamp this little guy, no problem. just like that. And then one more time. We will distress this. And gotta get the back. And then let's see if I can do a better job of stamping this. I think I was just afraid to get a little bit too much of the design on, and I didn't want that. So let's see. Oh, much better. It just gives you a little something, which I think is nice. So we need a hole in this, and I did not put an eyelet in the other one, and I will tell you I didn't because I didn't want too much bulk. And so I just took this through and made a knot. This little black lace. We're just going to make a knot. And we are good to go, guys. See if we can get this to go the way we want it to go. It's just that simple. Look at that. So let me put this glue away so that I don't end up with a big clot. Okay, so let's see. Mine was the one that had the goofy stamp. Okay, that one's mine. This one is this week's. So what do you think? Please let me know in the comments what you think about this. I just think this is adorable. Another very successful, in my opinion. So I know what you want to see. So let's get out. I probably should say I am doing this. This is Monday, and this will go up for when you're seeing this. It will be Friday. So that whole week, it's possible that one of the winners could have seen this video, and because I'm putting it on, if you see it, what I will do, because now I'm giving these away, I will make you new, whatever that index card is. I will create a new index card for you should you happen to catch it and you are a winner. And yeah, I've given it away, so no worries with that at all. So I've got the name of this person here. So let's go off camera a little bit like that. I've got my names here. So let's pick a winner. Hopefully a winner. And we have Gigi Hannah. Okay, Gigi, if you are watching, I catch Gigi sometimes. You know, it's hit or miss. So Gigi, this is yours. And don't forget, next week we start afresh, October 1st. Everybody, whether you've won or not, your name goes back in the pile. So, yeah, hopefully I won't have any issues anymore with anybody not winning. So then we have this one, and I'm looking at this thinking, did I not pick a name for this? Because I don't see where I put it. If I did, I don't see it. So this was a very successful card that opened up and has a lot of writing space in it. So let's give this away. This, how about Jennifer Richards? Jennifer Richards, if you are watching, this will be yours. And then we have last week's. Everybody loved this one. Well, I think you've loved all of them, but remember, if you saw last week's, I had stated that I was going to put some die cuts in here, and I did. It's got floral die cuts in it, so I just wanted you to know that I did not forget that. This was sweet. You have all your writing space up here. You have your writing space in the back. This was a really, really cute index card. Okay, so how about Michelle Carruthers? Michelle Carruthers, if you are watching, this is yours. So, yeah, guys, we are going to be putting all the names back in. So, yeah, it's just how it's going to be because I've gone too many weeks without hearing from anyone. And so I really, really want to be giving these away, and maybe I should share with you where my thoughts are going. I think I will next week. I'll share with you where my thoughts are going, because I know a lot of you are asking me if I will make and sell these. And so I have an idea of how to go about doing that. Well, maybe I'll just tell you now. What I'm thinking of doing is, say for instance, this one here. I might make 5 of these, and so I'll have 5 of these, no theme, so you wouldn't have to worry. They're not going to look like this. I don't have this paper anymore anyway, but I will make 5 of these, and then maybe make a tag and make something else, some scrappy thing to go along with it. So there would be 3 pieces, and put them in my Etsy shop, and they would be $10, and that includes shipping. And so if you think that idea would be good, can you just let me know in the description or in the comment box? Because if you think that would be something that you would be at all interested in, because I don't want to I was thinking about doing 10, but I don't want to get stuck with them, because I'll probably make them for the most part all the same if I can, if I've got the paper for it. So yeah, if you think that would be something, then I'll start working on it when I get back, and I don't know, maybe I'll make them all different. So there would be 3 pieces. There would be one of the index cards. If it's successful, then I would go on and pull another index card and repeat that, and then there would be 2 other pieces that would go with this, and likely there would be a tag and then a 3rd piece, and then it would just be a flat $10. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about that. I hope you loved this. Once again, I want to say thank you so much, Diane, for that huge box of gorgeous napkins. And I will link Crafts by Diane down below. So please be sure to hop on over there and say hello to her. And good luck, everyone. Thank you again. And I will catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.